A few days ago, we got 3 fresh new leaked versions of one of the more mysterious 2015 Kanye leaks that dated back to an early concept of the life of Pablo titled So Help Me God. These new leaks actually shed more light on the song's early state and provide new info and context of how the track was developed by Kanye after being scrapped in 2015, including some pretty sweet guest vocal appearances that were added. Not only that, but one of these leaked versions came with a fully finished Kanye verse that is honestly so fire. So let's get right into it and examine the full history of The Mind is Powerful, also known as Start Time. The song began its life likely in early 2015 as a beat produced by 88 Keys that would come to be named The Mind is Powerful by Kanye after he recorded rough vocals. This 88 Keys production actually features 3 samples pulling from Jungle by James Brown, Mary Jane by Rick James, and Long Red by Mountain. Additionally, there is an unknown feature artist on the hook whose vocals accompany Kanye's on the track. This leaked on February 18th, 2016, so we thought that because of that, the track was unlikely to have been worked on further. Up until a few days ago, this was the only evidence we had of this song, and since it leaked, everyone basically assumed it was just another demo that Kanye scrapped from So Help Me God, with him never revisiting the idea. But with these new leaks, we now have honestly more questions than answers.
You ready for start time?
Life for the rich and gorgeous. Someone don't fortunate. Up to my dad, I would have been aborted. Them with the one to cook recorded. Pulling up a something than the thought it. Remember thought it when a nigga couldn't afford shit. Now I get the order. Dumbing on the wallet. Automatic toilet. Now that's the shit. Popping up when you orbit.
One more version of the song was made in 2015 on February 4th to add vocals from The Dream on the hook, replacing the unknown artist from before. It seems with this addition, the name of the track shifted to Start Time, which references the vocal sample that plays throughout the beat in the background. At this point, it's likely the song was still being considered for an official inclusion on Kanye's 7th studio album at the time, titled So Help Me God, that would eventually morph into The Life of Pablo. Also, Kanye having The Dream record hook vocals showcases that he wanted to see where the idea could go beyond just his own rough take and the 88 Keys production. Following Start Time not making the final album cut, it was shelved for about 3 whole years before being revived again. Start Time was brought back to life in late 2018 and early 2019, actually not by Kanye. Because 88 Keys produced the track initially, he was the one that revisited the idea, considering it for an official release. 2 versions of the song were made during this time, with it now being renamed to Star Time instead of Start Time, according to one of the file names we have. Now, what we aren't quite sure about is the order that these 2 leaked versions were created in, because we have one with Kanye and one without Kanye. So either Kanye was taken off the song and then added back later, or he was kept on it after the song was revived and then ultimately removed. I'm not 100% sure, so I'm curious what you guys think about this and your reasoning. Regardless, the version without Kanye was completely overhauled from its previous state in 2016. 88 recruited 3 feature artists to do vocals for the song, with him getting a verse out of both G-Eazy and IDK, and hook vocals from Anderson .Paak, who also contributed new production. This version of Star Time also added a new outro to the song that features an unknown artist beatboxing. Kanye is not present on this version of Star Time, although I have to say these feature vocalists really took me by surprise. Like, it just seems so random to get G-Eazy, IDK, and Anderson .Paak, unless I'm missing something and this is an obvious pairing of vocalists. I gotta say, I'm not much of a G-Eazy fan, but this production from Anderson and 88 Keys is already so good that I'm still gonna say he snapped.
Life for the rich and gorgeous. In LA, hopping out of exquisite Porsches. My gas pedal controlling 600 horses. Kentucky Derby, I'm looking for where the horse is. You can't afford this. Jerryland, my house is like a fortress. Fuck your top 10 list, I'm on the Forbes list. Just bought a flamethrower from Elon, I'm about to torch this. Get it? I mean, we litty. Give me one excuse to snap, I don't need many. I rap differently when I'm in Jay-Z City. Got my own alcohol, I don't need Henny. I'm Prohibition Capone, selling that still house. Try to follow this path, then you should switch routes. I'm from the Bay, we ghost ride and peel out. I'm the prince of my city like Will and Phil's house.
I'm ready. Living life through these rose-colored lenses. I'm finding every other shade so offensive. I'm offended you broke cause I'm pretentious. Pretending you don't need help with your expenses. And that's a poor way to live. Philanthropists handing out a single fuck to give. I'm hanging out with billionaires to filthy mingle with. Why can't it be a fix as simple as a tuck and nip? And I'm only getting richer. Bucket list. Shit on his name like Richard.
The version of Star Time with Kanye is the one with the file name that actually says Star Time, and this one has some interesting changes to it. Along with a fully finished brand new Kanye verse, the song still has G-Eazy, but is now lacking Anderson .Paak and IDK vocals in favor of putting The Dream back on the hook. Additionally, there's about 2 minutes of open instrumental on this one, so that specifically makes me think this version of Star Time with finished Kanye came before IDK was put on the track. Or maybe I'm crazy and it's the other way around, I have no clue. It's hard to know because the song was in possession of 88 at this point, like it wasn't really Kanye's song anymore, but regardless, he absolutely goes off, and this is such a satisfying end to a really mysterious 2015 unfinished demo.
Are you ready for Star Time? Don't play with life for the rich and gorgeous. Everything's on the house like the mortgage. Up to my dad, I would've been aborted. Then it would've been a real nigga shortage. Never real with the wheels a nigga order. White me took a sprinter back because of Tracy Morgan. In my own home, I'm a tourist. Can't even unpack, man, another flight is boarded. Automatic toilet. Just flush. Came on her titties like Morris. Chestnut.
So honestly, even after all that, I still have questions. Regardless of the order in which the 2019 versions of Star Time were made, it's still insane to think that the song was just randomly revived, and it could very well happen to other songs too. This really opens the door for some obscure and super rough Kanye demos to maybe come back as fully fleshed out ideas in the future. And if they end up as good as Star Time with finished Ye verses and cool feature vocals, then I am most certainly here for it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and let me know down in the comments which part of Star Time you like the best. For me, it's gonna have to be the finished Kanye verse.